One of the biggest problems we have is unbelief. So regardless of your faith, a lot of you are not seeing the breakthroughs because of your unbelief. Whatever you attach to spirituality or to religion, that's what you get from it. And so many people reach out and say, pray for this. But until you believe that what you ask will come true, there's no point in praying. So as we continue on our journey, this week of prayer and fast, I'm going to encourage you as you set up your prayer room or altar and you go before it, acknowledge that whatever you ask for, you already receive. For those of you who require more secular things, those are coming, but this is a week of fasting and prayer. We are asked to be there for our brothers and sisters in the world. And there are times when some of us are chosen to stand in the gap for our loved ones, for our brothers and sisters in the world. And so I'm doing that for my family and for Nzinga and her family, and for all the families who have lost hope, all the families who feel like, what is the point? Now I'm going to read a scripture to you so you can understand that unless you understand the truth, you are not going to make any breakthrough. Okay? I'm going to quote a scripture. And as I say, the scripture or the Bible is a tool. I know what to use and I know what to discard. And so I'm going to quote a scripture to you and then speak to you. So that's 2 Chronicles chapter 7, and we're going down to verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek me and turn from their wicked way, then will I hear from heaven and forgive their sins. And forgive their sins and will heal their land. First and foremost, you have to recognize if you are Yah's people. If you don't acknowledge our ancestors and their ways and understand your roots, or even understand who you are as an individual, then this is not going to appeal to you, because you have to first know who you belong to. If you are my people, which are called by my name, called by which name? If you humble yourself and pray and seek the face of the Most High and turn from your wicked ways. We have become desperately wicked as human beings. And we were talking about Jamaica, the land where we were born, but we were taken there. So if you are of the belief that you're not from Africa, then exclude yourself from this conversation. But I believe I am. I believe my ancestors came from Africa, and therefore I have to know who I am, my true connection to self and to spirit within me and around me will allow me to speak in languages that I don't know. We have to understand the power of who we are and who we belong to. So if my people that are called by my name, I'm the child of Yah. And when the spirits come and appear and speak, I have to be able to identify with this spirit. And I also have to recognize my name when they are called by my name. So the spirit has to name you. You have a name. And it's not the name on your birth certificate. That is the slave name. The birth certificate represents a time in our ancestors' history when they're documented this way. So, what is your name? If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from the wickedness, then I will hear from heaven. I'm hearing from heaven. And what is heaven? It is not that place that many of us think it is. But we'll talk about that another time. You cannot hear from the spirits because you don't know them and they don't know you. You can identify with these names because you don't know them. I'm not going to stay long. I'm just going to ask you to pray for me, encourage me, send the prayers, send the word, send the songs, because the spirits have been using you to bless me and to uplift me. Keep in mind, I have health issues. Dieting and fasting is something that I'm not supposed to be able to do. But every time I am called to it, I am strengthened by the word. And so in this video, I'm going to share a song that is keeping me throughout the day. Ever since I started, people are sending me stuff and I connect with the word or the song that represent the order of the day. Because as the Spirit shows up and teaches and allow me to understand myself and my purpose and give me the strength to stand in the gap for my people and for my family, I give thanks. I give thanks, and I encourage all of you who are going through this fasting and prayer with this or with me this week. You know, your breakthrough is coming. Surrender that time, your will. We find time for all kinds of things, but we don't have time for meditation or prayer or fasting. If you're not doing that, if you're not spending time with, any success in your life, any of the things that you hold true are important to you, will be fleeting. And then what? Dependable God. And I say, dependable Yah. How I give thanks. I give thanks, and I want to lift you up in prayer and encourage you to spend time in praise, because everything else is secondary. Everything is worthless if you are not spending time ashing out the truth, inviting peace and love in your heart, and waiting to be baptized over and over and over again by the Spirit. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay blessed.